Yo, what is Gucci YouTube? This is your favorite trader slash mentor back again, guys, with another banger. I said I'm back again, guys, with another banger. So, you guys know today, as you guys saw in the thumbnail, it's gonna be a juicy one, market breakdown. You guys know the market breakdowns are always nice. So, guys, there's a lot of you that has been inboxing me. So, before we start off with this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That motivates me to make more videos, and obviously like this video just to see that you guys are obviously interacting with me, right? So yeah, guys, nonetheless, you guys are like from I don't know, from Friday, you guys were just asking me what happened to the 1,000 rand challenge account. Well, guys, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, that's not how I trade, right? And I was trying to do something that I do not do, that does not go with my strategy. That's why, hence, you guys were seeing I've been losing, making money, losing, because my thing is going full margin. If I lose the whole 1,000. If I make money, I make 5,000, 10,000, and I know in that 5,000, 10,000 profits, I can take three more chances, lose them, and catch that one more chance and make another 5, 10,000. You see, it just goes on. So that's just how I scale up my money, right? So with me trading with a stop loss, risking 300, I really tried and I couldn't, guys. And I saw on my other accounts, I was growing them. Like I was even growing an account of 100 rand. I think you guys saw, if you follow me on Instagram, I was growing an account of 100 rand, and I grew that account to 800, guys, just by going in full margin. But the thing with growing, using a stop loss, I don't do that. So let's get into the video, guys, any much without talking too much. So this is US30. Today we're going to be analyzing US30, NASDAQ, and gold, right? So here obviously we have a high there, and then obviously we're just gonna cover up all everything about the market, right? So we start on the daily time frame, and then we just start by allocating those zones whereby we can see that the market had a lot of reversals, right, on those zones like there. So just allocate them. So I think here also, because if you have here, the market keeps on rejecting. I think we can still push it up a bit, but because of that rejection, I'm gonna keep it there. So 4 hour, guys. So first we look at how today's daily candlestick closed. I've just updated my strategy, so it's gonna be something else, guys. But I'm not gonna give you guys all the juices. I'm just gonna give you some. So you can see how the daily candle closed. This daily candle still looks a bit bearish, right? It still looks bearish. The market still looks like it'll sell tomorrow. Why am I saying so? If you can check this candlestick, it closed bigger than this week, the sell. So it's showing us that it's still pushing down. And another thing that I can see from this thing, guys, higher time frame, it's always the nicest thing to look at before you start your day. So here we have double top, and then it has to go to the bottom side. So H4 time frame, guys, I don't know, I've evaluated my strategy too much that now I'm confident. So the zone that I'm looking for the market to tap is this one. And then if the market can pass that zone and manipulate, which I strongly disagree with, then it has to come there, because those are the two gaps, right? So here I believe that tomorrow the market will just create its correction way up to there, and then it'll give us ourselves. Because you guys saw even today on the news, it said that the stock market, actually I think the stock market lost 1 point something trillion, or is it something billion, I don't know, but they lost some billion there. So 7 billion or ish. I'm not sure, guys, but yeah, 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, we can see that the market is slowly building upwards. Remember, guys, in the other videos, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. What is this? Correction to what? To sell. Okay, right? So here, this is where now you start with your correction. Say that, okay, sharp. The market now is starting to create a what? Correction movement. So here, what are we waiting for? 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, what can we see? Strong resistance. Oh my goodness. Right? Strong resistance right there. The market broke out of that support, created resistance. So, yep. So the market might, what the possible movements of US30 might be is, you see the correction starting to create, might come here, reverse, or the market might come down, do this, manipulate this, come back in, test, and then sell, right? So those are possible movements of US30. But if you want to be looking for buys, which I strongly do not advise, you can basically take your buys starting from the morning. Like you see, trading London. London is always it goes a bit opposite of the daily's overall movement. So obviously from here, if I was you and I was looking for buyers, I would have just executed there. And there's no other reason for executing there. It's basically just a breakout of that bullish, bearish, bullish flag, what. And then obviously your stop loss, nice stop loss, and then you run with it, right? So that's, but I'm looking, basically, I don't trade half things. I don't trade retracements. I don't, guys, I've really evaluated my shit. So I'm gonna wait for it to touch, and then obviously if it goes up, I'm just gonna have like some few points here because obviously I'm a full margin trader. So by when the time it comes here, I already blew my account. So if it goes past, I'm gonna wait for it there, and then I'm gonna fund my accounts again. And then obviously I'm gonna take my second chance again. But guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna see in the team, premium signals, with today we hit 90 Ps. Right? Today we hit 90 Ps. Last week I think we hit Boma 18 TPs. So guys, I don't wanna talk too much. They, by the premium signals, they'll tell you who I am. Like me, I don't play. Even brokers now, they are failing to pay my cash. It's mainly because me, I kill now. Like I've really evaluated my shit, and I've sat down and I've asked myself, like, what am I doing wrong? Right. What am I doing wrong? Why are other traders going far in life and I'm not doing it? Now, I'm not saying you should want what another man has, but then also at the same time, why can they do it and you can't? And it's mainly because people are working hard. People are actually disciplined. Like me, ne? I'm at that point whereby, guys, I wait for a setup to play out. I literally wait for the setup to play out before I take. I'm not those guys anymore that rushes the process. Now I don't judge the process anymore, guys. I wait for my shit to play out and then I operate. So here, guys, I'm just operating my levels, operating some levels. So let's just see if this one, no, it's not accurate. So it looks like here, is it? No, I think we should push it up a bit right there. So there. Okay, let's have it on that rejection, guys. Assuming now that rejection is the one. So H4, dollar H4 with NASDAQ, it's so simple, guys. With NASDAQ, okay, let's look at the daily close. How old is daily? The day is almost over, guys. 10 minutes left. So the daily, your NASDAQ is closing buys. This is actually a hack, guys. If you know how the previous day closed, how the momentum closed, you can literally take that whole direction the whole day. Just look for buying setups, guys. Just look for buying setups. So here, obviously, we have support. The market might pull back there, guys, because remember, I was trying to fill the zone with the team. So I gave out a buy on NASDAQ. I gave out a buy somewhere here. We closed there. The market is buying. So the problem with us is we close early, bruh. But we are scalpers. We're not here to trade like that. So what I saw with that buy, I saw the double bottom. And then obviously from the double bottom, we bought here. We bought on that double bottom. And then the market broke out. So I was looking to buy again on the neckline. You remember, broke out and retested that neckline nicely. Didn't enter. I don't know what happened with me. But yeah, guys, so with NASDAQ now, what you can do yourself a favor, ne? You print out this high. Because that's where the market is testing you. Also print out this high. So what you can do is drop down to a time frame. Remember, this gap still has to be filled. It was not filled yet. So basically, you just also outline that, highlight that gap, right, as being your take profit levels. And then obviously here you can see the market created liquidity. Guys, it's not that hard to analyze the market. Just know what you're doing. They created some liquidity here. Obviously, you're in a resistance, but you're in a sensitive area. What happened here? High was created, market broke out, tried buying, failed buying, bought impulsively, or let's say it tested here, bought, and then it tested this high very properly again. Now it bought. What you can do is you can wait for it to break this. Remember, this is also a high. So you wait for it, you retest you, and then here you take your buys. Why? Because obviously here the market is forming what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. You count them. You just count the moves. Then you go with it, right? You understand? So from here, when you're going with it, it's going to break this high with momentum because this liquidity, where is it going to charge? It's going to charge into that gap, right? So basically, that's where you're going to target. But then if you're that person that likes to swing in a, there are some traders that really make me angry on this comment section. So you can really swing this trade also. You just keep on moving up your stop loss. Keep on moving up your stop loss as the market goes. You understand? There's no one in Namibia that will give you this information, guys. This is just me sharing with you guys what's happening. So with gold, same thing, but with gold, you want to start on the weekly, right? Gonna start on the weekly. So this is how last week closed, and it concerns me, right? Now let me show you guys what happened. So last week the market created this low, right? So with gold and US 13, there is some real shit about to go down. So also NAS, guys, also NAS. So the market created this high, right? And this high. So last week it created this high, right? And now this week's candle just opened and it came down here and actually failed to break this low. So it just rejected back. So what you do is you go to the daily time frame. Check out the previous day close. This one is a straight buy, guys. I don't want to tell you guys what gold is gonna buy. It's gonna buy until it wants. So just mark out there. Because you know gold is gonna buy. You just mark out there, you say, okay, sharp. So here we're looking for buys. It's a straight thing, this one, guys. It's not a thing of you should look for a lot of zones. Just know what you're doing. So here we have a zone there. I think possibly the market could come back there and test. I'm not 100%. Okay, so we have another zone there. So there's no reason to ashkaran something difficult. So boom. 1 hour time frame, guys. 1 hour time frame, what can we see? There's no, guys, trend lines do work, right? But sometimes you don't need trend lines. Sometimes it's just you in the market, right? Just look at the market structure, bruh. This is what it's doing. Now you want to look from history. What does the market do in that area, right? Because literally we're looking at to trade in this area, right? So here, what did it do in that area? So here, what is impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse, right? What is it doing here? Here, the market is doing what? The market impulse to the downside, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. And the way this correction is moving is not like a correction. Because look here, look at this rejection, guys. So it's either with gold, it's gonna come back to take out some traders here. I just don't know where. Let me go to the lower time frames. You understand? It's not nice. So it has to sell. Yes, gold has to sell a bit, but overall we're looking for buys for this week. So it's gonna buy here. It's correcting now in order to give people fake sales. Check out traders, and then go to the top side, right? That's what it initially it wants to operate. That's what it wants to ashkaran, right? So guys, with me, that's what I'm seeing now. That's what I'm seeing on the market. So with gold, I'm seeing short sales to buy. With NASDAQ, I'm seeing buys. With USDT, I'm seeing sales, right? I'm gonna catch you guys on the other video. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notification bell so you can get notified once I upload. Thank you.